Questions to the Chief Minister. Chief Minister, earlier this year you said voluntary assisted dying legislation was not a priority for you and your government. You attempted delaying VAD laws with a round of expensive, unnecessary and duplicated consultation, despite already knowing a large majority of Territorians support the choice. You have now bowed to community pressure and agreed to start drafting legislation, but have given no date for introduction to the Northern Territory Parliament. Yesterday, Chief Minister, I provided yourself and the Attorney-General with a comprehensive, tailored draft VAD bill for the Northern Territory. Given most of the work has been done for you, subject to consultation with the community on the actual draft bill, will you now use this draft bill to progress VAD laws before the end of the year and finally give Territorians the same rights and choice as other Australians? Or, Chief Minister, do you intend to keep stalling on laws that so many Territorians desperately want to see passed for the Northern Territory?
Chief Minister.
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker, and a very interesting question indeed from the opposition leader who believes that Territorians want a back of the beer coaster VAD bill, which I actually think is quite extraordinary given the gravity and sensitivity of what it is we are talking about. And let me just take the opposition leader down memory lane, Madam Speaker. She has been a Member of Parliament for 2 good terms now and a Minister for 3/4 of that. And in all of that time that Labor in government, they failed to get anywhere on VAD. Instead, they, right in the dying days of their desperate, dilapidated government, pulled a committee together to go and consult. Now, there are very good people on that committee, but they did not reach the width and breadth of the territory needed to prepare a proper report. And in fact, then Labor did nothing with it. They sat there, it was all too hard prior to the election, and did nothing. So, Madam Speaker, this is a person who for the better part of a decade could have implemented these laws if she really, really wanted to. What we have done as a government is come into government in August last year and say to Territorians we had 3 clear focuses. We were elected because people wanted us to reduce crime, rebuild the economy and restore our lifestyle. And we make no apologies for making sure that that is our priority, because it's why Territorians put us here. And VAD was never part of any election commitments or part of our plan. So I very clearly, transparently and openly said to Territorians, this is not a priority for us, because it wasn't. Over 1 year in now, we have passed unprecedented numbers of laws to empower our police and keep our communities safe, recreate a pathway for our economy through the Territory Coordinator, removal of third-party merits review, you name it, Madam Speaker. We have done a power of work. And so now we can do a proper process. It gives dignity to this debate because, and I'm very mindful in this chamber, Madam Speaker, there is representation from right across the territory of a diverse range of views. And this is a sensitive and important topic that should be dealt with respect and above politics. We had a bipartisan committee of the Parliament do extensive work with 86 recommendations, of which we're learning more about the rationale behind them today. We have a comprehensive plan. Drafting of the bill has already started based on those 86 recommendations. And instead, the opposition leader thinks it's a great political stunt for her to do a back of the beer coaster VAD bill, plop it out one day before Parliament, point at me and say, hey, why don't you use the one I've got? No, this is just ridiculous politicking at its worst, Madam Speaker. It's one of the worst displays of stunt I've ever seen. We won't be using your version, opposition leader. We will be following the proper process as we told Territorians we would.